This is recorded news footage on August 8th, 2017. There is no Photoshop, there's no editing. This is raw footage right from my TV. You would see it if you got this channel and you watched this news program.
I've interviewed him, and he was a thoroughly nice guy indeed. He said, "I'm not a country singer per se."
The first image we're going to see is this bug on this woman's chin. It's right here. It's got two little black eyes. And here on her nose it looks like it could be something climbing up her nose, or it's a creature here. Possibly see these little eyes, and then this thing above it would be one of those white objects. So it could be, you know, the white object and a creature. And it's surprising how clear this bug is with all the blurriness around it. Here's Glen Campbell, and I'm just going to go ahead and play through what we're going to be looking at. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. The next image is a creature coming out of his eye. It's right here. You can see the black eyes, possibly some little hairs in the front. You can do a frame on it. You can see how bizarre his eye looks, his forehead, his mouth, this thing right here. It doesn't look like shadows to me. Also looks like there's something under his nose here. Okay, moving on. On his nose right here, you can see this little face. It's like one of those video icon things. And I think this is a pretty good shot of this creature right here. You can see these black eyes. This is it right here. And do a frame. Okay. And this is another shot of this creature right here. It's got these little hairs in the front, two little eyes. Yeah, just going to do some frames on that. Definitely see the hairs in front of it in that shot. Okay. Here we have another creature in the shadows. You see it right here. And it gets a little I guess it changes, quite a bit as we watch it come down his face. There. Let me race forward to the right part. You can see, keep your eye on this red creature. And it turns green. Yeah, you can see like a little leg or something sticking out in front of it, the black eyes, this is its head. And the color of his chin. Looks like we might have an eye right here. Possibly here. Okay. And one more image of this creature here. And sometimes they have a line through their eye, and you can see that on this creature. And I have a little bit more footage on this eye creature here. It's looking right at us. Looking at us again. You can see its eyes. Okay, I think we've got it all. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here is where he starts shape-shifting pretty good. You take a look at his neck and his ear and his face. And it also looks like there could be a critter up here. And here, you can see these two black eyes on this creature right here. And it's also, you know, suspected creatures here. And look at his nose. And this green button eye is a reptilian trait from what I've seen, but that's an awfully small one. Okay. His chin gets real pointy. I think he's got a critter in the corner of his mouth. Okay. And there's his ear now. And here in this mess, it does look like there are entities coming out of his face. But mainly, these are those white objects that I've been pointing out in my videos in his mouth. It's really too messed up to really take a look at. That's interesting. I see a creature here in her hair, and this would be its eyes, its mouth, its head. Yeah, I'll do some frames on that. There's its eyes right here. Its changing a little bit because I think she's turning her head. And you can see the eyes pretty good here. Nice big black eye here. Big, well, it's probably black, but it looks red right now. Okay, that's enough on that. She's a blurry mess in this shot, but we can see these pair of eyes right here looking out at us. And appears to be something here also. We're going to watch her bring her hand up. Notice how skinny her arm is and how big her hand is. Okay, we're going to look at it a little closer. I'm going to get close on it so there's no interference. We're just going to watch it come up. Get all the different colors. And in this image, you can see a critter right here. And this is also probably some type of creature morphing. Okay, we'll just look at her hand. Giant hand on a skinny arm. And you can still see this creature here. She has an eye on her thumb. And she gets this really strange thing right here on her hand. It's really different looking. Okay. And you can see this creature here with two green eyes, her thumb. This looks like a possible creature here. She's also got one coming out of her nose. It's not a shadow. And you can see a good image of that there. And we're going to take a little look at her mouth. Okay, I'm going to take it from here. And right off, you know, we can see this white object in her mouth. And this also looks like a dog nose. But I actually think that all of this is creatures. I'm going to go to the next frame. You can also see some things going on here. Let's check her hair real quick. That's the next creature we're going to look at right there. And you can see how this looks creature-like, especially in the center here. And you can see this white thing here also. And over here. Over here. Just all over. Here you can see that brown creature in the center. And I'll just look at this as it changes. Very bizarre looking. Okay. And she has a hologram break. See it going down the side of her face. This looks like a manifestation up here, right here, See this big white thing in her mouth? And she's got something here in her hair. This looks like a snake, piece of hair that is a snake. And here she has this huge green eye, and I don't think any type of interference enlarges your eyeballs and turns them green. Here I want to show her little finger and her hand and even her wrist. This right here is her little finger. So we're going to watch this somewhat quickly. That is really amazing. This reptoid skin coming through probably. It's a little creature with eyes. You can see how bizarre this finger looks. And she's going to get an entity between her fingers here. You can see it there. Right there, between her fingers, her claws or whatever. You know, and look at her little finger, it's purple, almost see-through. That's a camera coming up to the side there, over here. Okay. That's a flash. Looks like a bunch of frogs or something. All blobbed together. Okay, and that's enough of that. Okay, here in this shot, I believe she has another creature right here in her hair. This also looks like it could be a creature. It almost looks like it could be a deer or something, and that's its nose. I don't know. It could be separate creatures, but it sure looks like an animal. This thing here, you know, this is the front of it here, like it might even look like little pinchers coming out or something, and these big black eyes on each side. It's like a snake. I'm not sure what species, but I guess reptilian species. And I only get a few frames on this. Okay. And this is a pretty blurry picture of these two. I just want to show you her tongue real quick because it just doesn't look right. You know, what is that all over her tongue? Eyes? Okay, here's a short clip of him after the story. And I have to say his tongue actually looks normal. Well, we're going to check out these eyes, because he's got these white objects in them. And here we're going to see a creature plus the white objects. You know, you can see them here. They've been in the past videos. Several reptilians. So I'm going to do some frames. And there's the little creature that I see in his eye. You can see its eyes. I mean, to me that is clearly a creature. Closes his eyes. Okay, we're going to move over. Let me switch shots. And it's very light and faint. This also looks like a creature in its eyes. And its little neck right here. Possibly. And then we're going to look at this eye here. I'm going to do some frames. You can see the white objects in his eye now. Okay, I think that about does it. And he has one under his nose right here. And look at this here. I see a line through it. Looks like an eye. Possibility. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, and thanks for watching, and God bless you all.